didn't get it. It's fine.
Hi.
Well, now it's hi.
Hi.
So we don't expect a lot. We are recording this video for YouTube and for Facebook Live.
We are a little bit early than our 3 o'clock, but there's like a crazy standoff in Arc City, and we're trying to pay attention to it. So.
We're like, if we're paying attention to that, nobody else is going to have time to watch us live, so it's fine.
It's fine.
Let's just go early live now, and then also we're going to post it on YouTube tomorrow.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be
So
fine.
this is our halftime report for Daisy Jones and the Six.
Yeah, you're going to have to show both cameras.
Oh yeah. Oh, look! I just cover you, and I can get both.
That's okay. So
Daisy Jones and the Six
by Taylor Jenkins Reid.
This is such a good book, guys. So this whole thing started because Kelly watched the video. Is it a movie or a show?
So it's actually a 10 show series on Prime.
Okay.
So actually, we both already had it in our to read cart, and I'd been on the fence about it for quite some time. I had read The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo and really enjoyed it, and so I wanted to do another one, and that book was quite popular. But I never voiced that to you, but
I had it in my Kindle, and it's also pretty popular. I mean, it had to have been because Amazon picked it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I will just say that I thought this whole time that this was a real documentary. I thought this was like a real biography about this band. And so I went, it was probably the first chapter that we started reading. I went and Googled songs by them so I could listen. And I was like,
what?
It's not popping up anything. I was like, what is happening?
Oh, you didn't tell me that you looked for songs.
So then I texted you and I was like, is this not, or I said something.
No, you posted on Facebook.
Yes, that's what
I tried to catch you so you would delete it before anybody caught you, but my half-sister in Texas caught you. But I was like, Nikki, it's not a true story. Take it off. I wanted to catch you so you could take it off.
I thought that it was real. It feels so real. Like, it feels like they're real people.
But the only reason I knew that it wasn't real, because you are right, because when I was watching the Prime series, I also Googled, is Daisy Jones and the Six a true story? Because
I knew that Fleetwood Mac was inspired by them. I still thought that it was a real thing.
Oh, okay. You already knew that it
I
was
knew that
inspired
they were inspired by him.
Yeah, so I was doing, this is the room where I just kind of hang out. This is my girl cave, my lady lair.
I like that.
I like it too.
Lady lair.
And I was in here doing some diamond art, and I saw it on Prime, and I was like, I'm gonna check this out. And I was about 10 minutes into it before I was like, is this real? Even Casey came in later when I was watching it in my other lady lair. I got two. I was watching it in the other lady lair. Casey came in and was like, what is this? Is this a true story? And I was like, no, it's not. But it was so good, guys.
It feels like it's real.
So first of all, yeah, it's not real, but it feels real. It's great.
And I have not seen the show, but I have read the first half of the book. And I love it. I hate biographies. I hate nonfiction.
You do?
I do. I hate them. I hate them
I
so
didn't
much.
know that about you.
So when we started reading this, I was like, and I saw that it was interviews, because it's not written like a book. It's written like a whole list of interviews, and you get their whole story through interviews.
Through the characters in the band.
Yeah. So whenever I started reading it, I was like, oh, this is going to be a long trek. And no, like, I thoroughly enjoy it.
So I also started the book because I had just finished the series. First of all, hats off to Amazon Prime. Like, they are stepping up. Better watch out, Netflix, Hulu,
Did they do
Prime.
that?
Prime is coming for you.
Prime
okay? Yes, it was phenomenal. So, first of all, it's one book, and if you, like, I don't know if anybody ever calculates how many hours it takes them to read a book. I do sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Just because I read so slow, I'm like, is this normal that I've been reading this book for 17 hours? So
I'll calculate things by songs, because I usually am listening to music doing things. I'll be like, oh, it only took me 2 songs to do the dishes today.
Oh.
And so I'm like, average 6 minutes, you know? Like,
Average
that's
6
what I do.
minutes. That's so funny.
Or I'll be like, I gotta take a 5-song shower, like, in and out, you know? Like,
That is so funny because I do, I've told you before, I do challenges. Let's see how much I can get done in 15 minutes. And I'll jump up and just rush through the house trying to get as much as I can get done in 15 minutes.
yeah, mine, I time everything in songs.
That is hilarious.
On the way home,
I love
I'll be like, can I get home before this playlist is over? And it'll be like 6 songs. And I'll be
I don't
like,
know if I'd be rushing, during the drive home, but
be like, take a
whatever.
deep breath, hit repeat a couple times.
Oh my gosh, my new favorite song, Rachel, my friend at work that I work with. Yeah, she told me about this new song by The Weeknd. Oh my God, I'm obsessed. It's a
Ellie already
remake.
loves The Weeknd too.
I love The Weeknd. And this is a remake of Creepin'. Like,
I'm gonna have to listen
do
to
you
it
know
now,
what
'cause
the
I don't
old
know.
song is? Oh my gosh. So I listened to it on repeat as soon as you told me about it. I died. Like, I don't want to know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't
Well,
know you read that.
Oh God, I didn't either. Rachel told me. And anyway, on repeat, like we just got sidetracked. So anyways, I watched the series and first of all, I'm going to say this. This is the absolute very first time I've ever said anything like this. And I already told Nikki that the show might be better than the book.
And that is very rare to happen.
But I feel like they did it in 10 hours. So they didn't have to cut stuff out. So I did read the first half of the book, and there are differences. But I actually feel like those differences improved upon the story.
Okay.
So that's why I want you to watch the series after you... I have decided I am not going to finish the book just because I already know I love it. I loved it. It's a 10-star book. I mean, I only read half of it, but I watched the whole series. It was very difficult for me to read. It's difficult for me to read a book after I've already watched a show. And that's why I've never been able to do Harry Potter.
Hi, Micah.
Oh, hey, Kara. Hello, ladies. That's a rare situation. It is a very rare situation, and I don't think it's ever happened. But there are little things that are written in the book that they've taken out, like Camilla. In the series, she just has the one child.
Oh, they don't have
And in the
twins?
book series, she has the twins. Little things like how Graham and Karen hooked up.
I love them so much.
So there are going to be spoilers in this, just so everybody knows this is a mid-book talk that we're talking about. So little things, how Camilla and Billy met. That really didn't seem to matter, but the way that they put it in the show, it just kind of flowed a little better.
Okay.
Because it's still, the things that still happen, it just flows a little better. And so I feel like they just took this great piece that Taylor Jenkins Reid wrote, and we have never been, look at all my gray hair. I need to dye my hair. This is getting out of control.
I don't even see it.
I think they were able to take this beautiful story that she's written, and they just kind of sharpened the edges a little bit. Softened the edges, whatever you want to say. They took their time.
I will say I got really emotional during the chapter where Camilla was having their first baby and he was cheating on her and he was just really addicted. And she told him that he had the choice to go to rehab or to meet his daughter. And I got so emotional. I was at work reading it because when we're slow we have some downtime. And I had to set it down and I had to be like, this is some real life stuff that goes on.
They didn't sugarcoat it.
Yeah, these rock stars that we love and we worship and we that we fall obsessed with, they really do struggle like this in the real world. Not just infidelity, but drugs and alcohol. And
because it's a
addiction.
constant party. Every town they go to, it's
and
a constant
they're on tour
party.
for months at a time. So not only are you away from your girl or your husband or your whatever, but you're away from your kids, you're away from all responsibility. And then also you have all that peer pressure the entire time.
So the story follows, I guess we should say, for those who don't know, the story follows a band on its rise to fame. So in the Prime show, Camilla actually catches him cheating before she has the baby. She walks up to him She catches him cheating, and she smacks the crap out of him. And she's like, "You have until this baby is born to get your shit together." And she doesn't say "or else." That's just it. You have this amount of time to get your life together. That's it. I loved that about her.
I really did like Camilla too, because her character is written. I feel like as women, we tend to forgive a lot easier to when we are cheated on. I feel like, there's a lot of reasons for it. It's easier to forgive them. We want to brush it under. We don't want to accept it, whatever it is. And she does forgive him, but she doesn't I don't know how to say it. She doesn't put up with it.
Yeah, she's a strong woman who she's decided, I want this life, I want this family, and no matter what, you're going to give it to me.
And she knows that Billy loves her. Billy does love her. I never doubted that at all. So I really liked Camilla's character.
Yeah, she's amazing. And in the Prime show, she is gorgeous.
In my head, she's gorgeous too.
So beautiful.
I feel like they're all so gorgeous in my head. Like, they just have that, 70s rock,
Yeah.
That's how they're all beautiful in my head.
They are all beautiful also on the show.
Especially Daisy, obviously. Daisy has to be beautiful. But
Daisy's a loose cannon.
Yeah, I don't trust a thing that woman says.
I just can't with her.
I have rolled my eyes so many times at Daisy because I'm like,
oh my God.
Again.
But you love her anyway.
But you still love her. And I think at one point Karen says that in one of her interviews. She's like, you can't help but love her as childish as she is I think is something along the lines of what Karen says in an interview. And it's great. Yeah,
I love it too. And I would say read the book first because I can't appreciate the book right now because I know everything. And so here's another cool thing. It follows so closely to the Amazon series. Like they had 10 hours. So they put 10 episodes into this. And so they didn't have to, cut out chunks of the book. Well, you're going to finish the book so you can find out if they cut. So far they haven't cut out chunks. They've given it the proper respect that I probably think all authors wish people would do when they recreated their shows, but it's absolutely amazing. I loved it. When I was crying like a baby in here.
I was like tearing up. And I had to make myself stop because I didn't want to give anything away on the video because with the way that the interviews are, I didn't want to not realize where I needed to stop talking. So I did make myself stop at the half point. It was hard, but But
hi, Arish.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, it was great. I plan to read all of Taylor Jenkins Reid's books now. And one thing, we did a video prior to this, a book talk makeup video, and I did it on the 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. And I also felt like it had a touch of, possibly inspired by a type situation.
Might be her thing.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what else she reads because I will say, if all autobiographies and nonfiction was written this, I would have read way more of these in school.
Well, I don't have. I don't have. Let's see here. I don't have anything against biographies. I love them. Look, I can't get it, Nikki. We got a hater up in here, guys. We're trying to get him off, but I don't know how to. So we're just going to have to ignore him.
Yeah. Okay.
But I don't like historical fiction.
Yeah.
Which is essentially kind of
what we're reading.
Yeah, historical fiction. I really don't like it. It's like one of I can't get over this. And it's so funny because the book I'm actually reading right now, it talks about this guy who gives these girls attention and says, "Oh, you're beautiful," but the second you don't react how they want you to react, they're like, "Well, you're ugly anyway."
Oh, look at that. We found a real life one.
Okay, so let me see. It gives me the option to ban, but I can't do anything because my fingers are giant.
Dumb fingernails.
It's fine. Anyways.
Whatever.
So I recommend I recommend it. And if anybody's read any other Taylor Jenkins Reid's books, I would love to hear what your thoughts are. Yeah, she has quite a few, and I just never had heard about her. And we belong to all these groups on Facebook that they show pictures of books they're reading and talk about how great they are, and so that's how I found that book.
Malibu Rising, that's one that's been on my list for a long time.
Oh, I see it there, yeah.
Carrie Soto is back.
Ooh, that sounds good.
One True Loves.
Dang, she has a lot of books. Are those all her?
Yeah, this is her page.
So it looks like she's kind of like a beach read type situation.
Yeah, she's got a ton, guys.
Oh my gosh, I don't know if I'll make it through all of those because it's not really my favorite genre of book, but I do like. Hi, Josh.
Hey, Josh.
But I do like the two stories that we've had so far. So
and it doesn't look like all of them are historical fiction, but this one looks like Juniper and Juniper: A Journey Beyond the Muse. Oh. And this one does say a must read for fans of Daisy Jones and the Six. So.
Well, I'll be, and if any of you guys are reading the book or watching the show, let us know, because if you've read the book, I think you need to watch the show. Kind of give us I'm not going to be able to finish the book, just to let you guys know.
I'm going to finish it definitely this week.
Yeah, but still I'm going to rate that book 10 stars.
Yeah. I'm halfway done and we're at 10 stars.
Yeah,
right?
I'm still going to rate it 10 stars. Well, 5 stars, because that's all Goodreads will let me do. But I might do it twice. I might 5-star it, un-5-star it, 5-star it again.
So we can go 5-star it again.
Just so we can get those 10 stars in. Because it's that great. And if you have Prime Video, watch it. It's so good.
And then leave a comment and let us know. Do you like the book or the show better? That's always fun.
So for me, it's, like I said, I don't know. I think I like the show better. But I didn't finish the book, so I can't really be a fair
candidate.
Fair person. All right, guys. All right, that's it. That's all we got for today.
All right, bye.
Thank you for joining us. Bye-bye.